What if I told you that someone saw your tears last night, that the silent cry you whispered into your pillow didn't vanish into the darkness, but rose like incense to the heavens? Maybe you've been holding it all together for too long, smiling on the outside, but inside, your heart is weary. You pray, but sometimes it feels like nothing changes. You give, but still feel empty. You carry your family, your job, your church, your worries, all on your shoulders. Have you ever stood in the middle of a crowd and still felt completely alone? There's a woman I once met, single mom of two, working 2 jobs, barely making ends meet. Every night after putting her kids to sleep, she'd go to the kitchen and cry. No words, just tears. Until one day she whispered just 3 words, "God, help me." And from that moment on, something shifted. Not in her situation at first, but in her soul. Hope returned. Today this message comes to you, not by accident. It's not just another video. It's an answer to that same whisper you may have said, "God, are you still there?" He is. And today he wants to say one thing to your heart. Everything will be fine. Just believe. My dear child, I've seen it all. I've watched every tear fall. I've heard every "why God?" And I want you to know, you were never alone, not for a single second. There were nights you thought no one cared, but I was right there, watching over you as you slept, even when your pillow was soaked with pain. I carried you when you had no strength left to walk. I surrounded you when you felt most forgotten. Do you remember that time you almost gave up? That one day where you said, "I can't do this anymore"? That moment wasn't your breaking point, it was your turning point. Because in your weakest moment, I became your strength. And now I'm speaking to you. Yes, you. Not the version of you that's polished and put together for the world to see, but the real you, the one who's been silently fighting battles no one knows about. Listen to me. Everything will be fine. Not because life is perfect, but because I am with you. I know what weighs on your heart. The silent worries about your future, the fear of not being enough for your family, for yourself. The questions that haunt you when the lights go off and you're left alone with your thoughts. But I, the Lord your God, am not limited by what you see. I'm not shaken by your fears. In fact, I'm already in your tomorrow, preparing a way, opening doors, sending help in ways you can't imagine. Do you remember the last time something unexpectedly worked out? That moment when you said, "I don't know how it happened, but it did." That was me. I was the job offer that came right when your bank account hit 0. I was the friend who texted just when your heart was breaking. I was the peace that came over you in the middle of the storm. And I will do it again, because I am faithful, because I love you, because you are mine. So don't let the chaos around you distract you. The world may shake, but you will stand, because I'm holding you. You've asked me to change your situation, but today I want to begin by changing you. The healing you long for doesn't always start in the visible. It begins deep inside, where no one else sees, in the thoughts that keep you awake, in the memories you can't talk about, in the lies you've believed about yourself for far too long. I want to rewrite that story. The world may have told you you're not enough. You failed too much. You'll never be free. But I say, you are chosen, you are loved, you are mine. Do you feel tired from fighting the same habits, the same fears, the same guilt, again and again? I understand. Like a tree that looks dead in winter, but beneath the surface, new life is forming. So too, I am doing something new in you. Right now, you may not see it yet, but soon, your thoughts will quiet down. Your heart will begin to rest. Your spirit will rise with strength. I am healing you from the inside out. The bitterness is leaving. The shame is breaking. The fear is fading. And a new you is being born. Now that I've begun a new work in your heart, I want you to take the next step, not in fear, but in faith. Don't wait for the storm to pass before you move. Walk even in the rain, because with each step you take, I will meet you. Remember Peter? He didn't wait for calm seas. He walked on water while the wind howled. His feet didn't carry him. His faith did. I'm asking you the same today. Take that first step. Call that person. Apply for that job. Forgive that wound. Pray that bold prayer. Dream that impossible dream. You've been in survival mode too long. Now it's time to live again. I haven't forgotten your prayers, your journal pages soaked with tears. I've read them all. And now heaven is stirring. Doors are unlocking. Chains are breaking. New paths are opening. Just believe. That's all I'm asking. Believe that I'm working. Believe that I'm near. Believe that everything will be fine. Look at you now, my child. You've come so far. You've made it through battles that tried to break you. You've cried, you've prayed, and you've stood when it would have been easier to run. Now let me declare this over your life. You are not the same. You are no longer the person who doubted their worth, no longer the one held captive by fear or failure. You are a new creation, called, chosen, set apart. From this moment forward, your story is shifting. The atmosphere is changing. Heaven is backing you. The angels are moving on your behalf. I bless you. I bless your mind with peace. I bless your hands with purpose. I bless your heart with healing. I bless your family with protection. I bless your future with hope. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not disqualified. Your past is over. Your purpose is alive. And your destiny is unfolding now. So rise, stand tall, hold your head high, because the God of heaven is speaking over you. And his final word is this: everything will be fine. Just believe. Now, let it be your turn to speak. Don't worry about having the perfect words. Just be honest. Maybe your heart wants to say, God, I believe, help my unbelief. Or maybe it's just, I don't know how, but I want to trust you. That's enough. I hear whispers. I read tears. I receive silence. I don't need fancy prayers. I long for honest ones. So right now, wherever you are, take a deep breath. Close your eyes for a moment and just say, Lord, I trust you. Say it again if you need to. Say it trembling. Say it while crying. Say it with hope. Because when you speak from the heart, I respond with heaven. When you take a step, I run to meet you. When you surrender, I surround you. So don't wait for a perfect moment. This is it. This is your moment. Heaven is listening, and my arms are open.